All right, let's go outside and see what's going on right now. It's 57 degrees. Boy, you just burst my bubble. We still have some canyon winds going and 57% on the relative humidity. The temperatures around the state a touch cooler across much of the west, but significantly cooler in places like Las Vegas compared to yesterday morning where they were in the 50s. It's 39 there right now. It's 47 in Raton. It's 59, meanwhile, in Roswell. 62 around Elephant Butte. The forecast as I see it for the day. Now, in the morning, we're going to continue to see these 50s to near 60. Fair skies. The canyon winds, some leftover winds, but they are starting to fade. Now, 81 for today's high. Partly cloudy skies. We could still see an isolated shower, thunderstorm, but I think a lot less active than even yesterday. And then as we go into the evening, a stray thunderstorm is possible, partly cloudy, and temperatures kind of hanging in the 70s. So there's a look at your day. Now, there is a storm system that's eventually going to move in from the west, and you can see it spinning along the west coast. But generally speaking, we're going to be in between. As this system lifts out, we're going to end up seeing a high pressure kind of building in. And that high is going to do a couple of things. One, it's going to bring in some southwest winds, which should kind of scour out what's left of the moisture over the next few days. So where it's been kind of wet off and on, now we're going to see drier conditions move in. And where it's been a little cooler than normal, our normal high this time of year here, 87. So we've been below that all week. Now we're going to see the temperatures creeping back up into the upper 80s after today and through the rest of the work week. If you have travel plans for today, Chicago has some storms. Check your connections there. Atlanta looks good right now. Denver's going to actually see some clearing out for the day. LA, San Francisco as well. Temperatures across the viewing area. Chama at 69, 83 in Cuba, and about 81 in Grants. 60s and 70s across the North Mountains. Still some isolated storms possible across the Sangre de Cristos later on today. And 84 for Socorro for your high, and low 90s all the way from Alamogordo back into the southwest. Meanwhile, it's going to be 70s and 80s, markedly cooler, about 15 degrees cooler in Roswell and Portales, and also in Clovis, which had some rough weather yesterday. 70s to near 80 degrees across the East Mountains, and in the low 80s from Los Lunas to Berlin today, and about 82 for Rio Rancho as well. All right, your 7-day outlooks. Let's take a look at Santa Fe. Temperatures in the 70s and then 80s for the next couple of days as we finish out the work week and into the weekend. And for the metro area, low 80s today. And there it is, 87 or 88 for tomorrow, and then for Friday as well.
But no 90s here in the near future, looks like, obviously.
No, not for the next 7 days.
Okay, Mike, thanks so much.